Hey y'all, I'm Mimi, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective and messages, okay? Like, and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you so much to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment, okay? It is always and will always be loved and appreciated. God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, cosmic guides, all beings of the highest, purest white light, please give my beautiful, wonderful, amazing Piscean Seer family the best and most accurate information for them at this time. Hello, my lovers. Okay, so this is the eighth and final part of the Divine Guide to the Galaxy. Okay, so this part is going to be handled by the Ascended Masters, of course. Let me get the book. So this part is all about bliss and co-creation. Okay, it says, I wrote this morning, bliss co-creation, a complete system upgrade and working closer with the Ascended Masters. So this is part of what comes with this stage. Okay, so I'll get into that in a second. What's the overall energy? Okay, so I'm gonna tell you because I heard tell them. Okay, we got the diva of the element of earth. Okay, I feel like at this point you become a master of like really handling yourself on earth, really handling day-to-day energies and all of this, and your spiritual journey and everything. Like this is just the part where you mash up everything together and it just all goes together and it's so blissful, where it used to be very hard before. You know what I mean? It used to be like this big mystery, you know. But now everything is so much easier. It's so much easier for you to see the point of view of others, and therefore a lot of people become more open to your point of view and the way that you see things. Okay, excuse me. So the first thing that I wrote on here was the point of view gun. It says when you shoot people, so in the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, they go to this one little cave thing and they find the point of view gun, and you shoot people with the gun, and then all of a sudden that person's in your shoes. Okay, they understand, you know. And it's funny because they was like taking turns shooting each other with it, and like one would start crying, you know, and then the other one would get really mad, get really angry, get really like egotistical or whatever, you know. And they were just sitting there like taking turns shooting each other with the point of view gun. So I feel like at this point in your journey, this is kind of what you do, you know. It's like everybody that you come into contact with, you know, it's like they're shooting you with their point of view gun, and you're just really seeing and understanding a lot of the people around you and the ways that they might be moving. Okay, so 26. Okay, all right, so it says understanding of life begins with the understanding of patterns. Okay, so this is what you're really doing. You really start to understand the patterns of the world a lot on a much deeper, I'm hearing a much deeper and more philosophical level or something like this. Okay, so it says, if you have drawn this card, Ariade proposes that you reflect how Earth's element resonates in your life. This card does not refer to your being born under an Earth sign per se, but we are composites of all the elements. And at times, they may become out of balance with each other. If the earth element is predominant in your life, it indicates that the notion of solidity in one form or another is a vital principle in your life, you know. So in this stage, of course, you feel much more solid, much more understanding of the elements and the ways that they work in your life. Okay, but some of you guys, they're saying in this stage of bliss are still working on mastering your air, or, you know, like containing your thoughts, you know. They're saying like a lot of us used overthinking to get through the hardest parts of this journey, you know. So of course there's overthinking when you kind of don't know what's coming, because at this point in the journey, you know, spirit likes to keep you guessing. They like to show you new things because they don't want you to get bored in your spiritual journey, you know, and feel like you know everything, and you know you're just like floating somewhere in a damn mountain, like some sort of you know, they're saying it's like some sort of Tibetan priest. You know, you still have lots of things that you could learn. Okay, So it says this solidity can manifest as a desire for stability. So boundaries are essential to you, not just in the physical, but more critically psychological and emotional. Primarily, these boundaries refer to inner principles, certain axioms or guidelines that you live your life with. A, con- a considered and appropriate behavior and attitude are how you relate to yourself and with others. These qualities can often be dependability, and people know that they can rely on you to keep your word. This is a matter of personal honor to you. If extenuating circumstances arise that prevent you from keeping a commitment, you will always inform the other party. It is a personal discipline that you have established over the years and are still learning from experience. You will not compromise your inner sense of what is right and what is wrong. Of course, you can compromise on small matters. Okay, if you haven't got orange juice, I'll take apple juice, etc., but not on the things that have meaning to you. Even if, as a result, there are difficult consequences, you can step back and recognize isolated events and see how they are a part of larger patterns, giving you deep satisfaction and a sense of engagement in life. Amid this recognition of life's rhythms, you know that at times you need to be open to taking risks, both emotional and psychological, that can challenge and create tremors if your world of stability, practicality in your intimate relationships. Oh, particularly, not practicality, okay, but being very practical about the way you think about stability or the way that you think about your partner being upset or someone you're in a relationship, like the point of view gun, okay? Seeing things from other people's point of view in a very practical way will help you, particularly in your intimate relationships, okay? So it says this shakeup is the call to lighten up and take on something new and different, that's life, okay? So I feel like at this, final stage of this divine guide through this galaxy, okay, you become more just accepting of everything and everyone and the way things happen and just everything around you, Of course, you still have your challenges or you still may be going through things, but you're in a much easier place, okay? This song that's playing is called 316 by Janae Aiko, so I'm gonna actually look up 316, okay? They always got some siren stuff going on. That sound like the police because of how fast they was going. So it says, in love, the angel number 316 signifies that honesty, integrity, and fidelity are essential. Be open about your feelings toward the person towards the people that you love and work with. Okay. It says it's a reminder to make sure you take time for yourself and treat yourself with love as well as nurture your relationships in meaningful ways. Let me see this. I see they finna just have me clicking stuff. You also are very aware of the fact that you create your own reality. Therefore, I'm more aware of the ways that you're thinking, not only about yourself, but about others also, okay? So it says that this number 316, okay, it says the energies of number 3, 1, and 6. Number 3 resonates with growth and expansion, optimism and enthusiasm, creativity, self-expression and communication, encouragement and assistance. It says it resonates with the energies of the ascended masters and indicates that they are around you, assisting when asked and helping you to focus upon the divine spark within yourself and others, and are helping you to find peace, clarity, and love within. And this is what I was saying. This is a part where you work very closely with the ascended masters to do whatever it is that you're called to do here on earth, because all of the ascended masters had something that they did here, some call that they had to feel here on earth, okay? And they had cosmic coherence that help them do it, okay? So it says we create our own realities with our beliefs, thoughts, and actions. It also relates, the number 6, okay? It relates to family, love, and nurturing, service, and domesticity, okay, responsibility and reliability, finding solutions, grace and gratitude, and honesty and integrity, okay? So, lot of using your discernment at this time. It says 316 is a message to shift your focus from the financial and material aspects of your world to your inner spirituality and to what you really want to do with your life. Use your inner radar and discern what resonates with you and what does not. Live your truth, walk your talk, and talk your it says walk your walk and talk your talk. Be true to yourself and do not fear stepping out of your comfort zone in order to make full use of your natural skills and talents in positive and uplifting ways. Listen to your intuitive messages and take on new ventures and or projects with enthusiasm and optimism, you know. So a lot of the ascended masters pushing you to focus more on your inner wealth than your outer wealth, you know, constantly reminding you that this is something. This ad says invisible comfort and protection. Okay, so always provide. This is a depends ad. Okay, so constantly reminding you could depend on the ascended masters to help you, and they're always there providing this invisible comfort and protection that you just know on a deep level that you have, you know. It says radiation safely, you know. So I feel like just the energy of safety also radiates off of you, okay? Why does the next ad say beacon, okay? So you are really truly this great beacon of light, you know. You're in the good kind of energy, you know. You're the muse. You're very inspiring to yourself. You know, you might even have muses in your energy encouraging you and inspiring you to do and try new different things, okay? So the next thing that I wrote on here was psychedelics, okay? And also this website that I was reading that angel number from is Joanne Sacred Scribes, okay? So no, I don't own that or didn't make that up, okay? It says Sacred Scribe Angel Numbers.blogspot.com, okay? I really like reading their numbers. They're great. The way that they break down the energies and give the message, okay? So psychedelic is what I heard in the movie, okay? So psychedelics, it says, offer an exciting opportunity to ask new questions or revitalize ancient ones, okay? What do you really want, okay? So psychedelics are very helpful, you know. They really recommend that you use them when you're higher in the cosmic journey, but I didn't, you know. I used them a lot earlier in the journey, you know. Every once in a while, like I'll eat mushrooms now, you know. But I really was eating them kind of a bit. I probably was eating them too much, okay? I channeled. You may have been called to try psychedelics or have used them in the past. They increase your third eye connection and can be strengthened. My bad. Your third eye connection can be strengthened if used under the right circumstances and in the right doses, okay? So a lot of people like OD on mushrooms or don't take enough mushrooms, okay? It says the edge of evolution feels messy, you know. It might feel messy or like you're going backwards because you're trying new things and you're experimenting and you're all of a sudden curious about things that you feel match the beginning of your journey much better than it would here. But you never know what your cosmic guides are going to call you to try or what ways they're going to call you to experiment. Just make sure that you do things in moderation and that you do them from a very responsible type of place, okay? So, in part 4, I was talking about how the mice ruled the earth. Okay, so it said earth commissioned, paid for, and run by mice. Okay, so mice are the epitome of humility. Okay, in its unassuming and unpretentious nature, the mouse serves as a model of humility and simplicity. And this is where you are. Okay, because you know you rule the earth. Okay, you get into a place where you're very unassuming. You're not pretentious, you're not judging everyone, and you are serving your divine purpose with humility and simplicity, okay? It says the Native Americans associated mice with courage, persistence, and being able to succeed where others cannot, okay? So also you get like this certain boost, like a boost to your manifestations or whatever it is that you may be trying to build. And patience is just important throughout the entire galaxy ride, okay? Because which is get what I'm getting from this Nourish the Sacred Feminine also, you know. Jeez Louise, my nose just running for no reason, okay? And I took an allergy pill and it's just running. So Patience is very important to this whole thing, because sometimes you make these big, big, big manifestations, okay? And it takes them a long time to come, and you might get alarmed because there's an alarm going on outside, but, your ascended masters are wanting you to not get alarmed and don't get yourself into some sort of uproar, realize you're always the sunshine, okay? The light, I'm hearing the light of my life, the apple of our eyes, okay? The ascended masters love you and want nothing more than to guide you exactly where you should be going and guide you through these changes more effortlessly and with your intuitive nudges in check or intact or working properly, okay? Ah, geez. So I don't want to put it right there because the diffuser. All right. Next is mushrooms, okay? Mushrooms can represent a link with God also, okay? But they represent spiritual growth, healing, and self-discovery, okay? Getting back to elemental. And on an elemental level, you have always been able to connect and speak directly with God and even have the ability to receive those answers back, okay? And also mushrooms are a symbol of longevity, okay? And yeah, your soul on fire. I feel like your soul is on fire for a lot of this journey, and I mean in the best way. I mean in the ways of creativity and of being able to co-create and just focus on whatever it is that you're building, with source, with your ascended masters, in a place where you really realize you are magic and your main focus is feeding your artist, doing whatever art you do and manifesting and doing what it is that you do in your daily life, understanding that one step ahead is all that you need every single day in every single moment. Okay, so next is I'd much rather be happy than right any day, okay? And that's where you are on this part of the journey, realizing, you know what? I'm going to leave that alone because I'd rather stay happy than argue with the bitch, okay? So it says that he takes him, okay, so he, like I said in the last part, okay, they actually created a new diamond-shaped earth, and when he goes to that earth, his house is still in the same place, okay, and this is where he finds out that the mice, are the rulers of this whole thing. So it says he takes him home to New Earth and tells him it's all there, it all works. Okay. So this is the whole point of this journey, to cut these cords and take these actions so that you can return to a place of home, a place of comfort, a place where you always knew you belonged at, to the 5D connection. Okay. Next, I wrote 5D TV chat shows, okay? So when you get to this part of the journey, or even a little bit before this part, you might feel called to make a channel or called to make a blog or called to do something very public, okay? Because you are meant to build up your cosmic coherence and share these new and expansive and explosive ideas with all of the people that you have managed to get yourself into a friendship and union with, okay? You have proven to not only God, but your guides and ascended masters. Look at this mother, father, God under this, okay? That you can control and that you can stay composed throughout this entire thing, okay? You have done the work and you receive your intuitions and downloads and you listen to them. You are very forgiving and understanding, and you don't mind going through a transformation. You know how to surrender to them at this point. And also at this point, you are very accepting of yourself. You pay attention to your signs and they keep you in an energy of joy and manifestation. And also they make sure all your manifestations and everything that you do shower and pour on you because of the courage and bravery that you exercise through the entire sacred plan for your soul. Whew. So it says they rebuilt the planet, and he tells them, we rebuilt the planet and the only thing missing is your brain to complete the process, okay? Your brain that is now crystallized and operating from a place of the ultimate divine level of ease and grace, okay? Okay, then we got guardian angels, okay? A place, it's like you get to this place where your guardian angels, I don't even know, like they all work through you so actively, like a place where you merge with the divine. You know what I mean? Like where you are the divine, where divine energy pours out of you, where divine beings speak from your mouth. Okay. Yeah. We got to expect miracles. Excuse me, a place where your angels and guides tell you you're going to get something and you actually receive that thing. And you know that you made it, and this brings you more power in that way. Yeah, romance and connection. You build a greater love for your guides, and you hold that beautiful gold light for them always to come in and work with you. Not only are enemies and people of lower vibrations attracted to your soul light once it's on fire, once it's burning bright, but your guides are more attracted to that too. And you attract more, deities and angels and ancestors and things into your energy, and they help you to build up your power and set your intentions. They help you to raise your vibration and to consistently, honestly communicate the things that they are downloading into you from your beautiful throat chakra. Okay. So what's next? Next is 6 times 7. Okay. So in earlier parts, okay, I was talking about how 42 was the answer to the earth. Okay. And then I read 42 to you guys. Okay. But the dude that was showing him this new beautiful earth. Okay. He said that that was measurements. Okay. He said it was 6 by 7. Okay. So 6 represents domestic happiness, harmony, and stability, and taking care of your loved ones. And 7 represents mysterious, spiritual, and it also represents ruled by the planet Ketu, which is associated with creativity and intuition. Okay. So it says Ketu. When I looked up Ketu, okay, it said predominantly non-materialistic and spiritual, residing mainly in the 8th to 12 houses, okay, which is funny because this is the 8th part. And I don't have like, they wanted to stop here, at the 8th, at this 8th energy, because this is where we're all kind of meeting at, okay. But Ketu deals with the 8th to 12th houses, okay, symbolizing transformation and detachment from worldly desires. It is a headless planet, i.e., it doesn't go by intelligence to do things and solely relies on intuition and psychic abilities, okay? So at this point, you're choosing over and over again to see things from a divine perspective and to trust your psychic abilities over whatever thoughts people might be able to project at you or push your way, okay? So the rest of the number 7 says people can be great healers, teachers, and spiritual gurus and are advised to wear green or brown, okay? Green is very representative of your heart chakra, okay? And of that love, and brown gives me that beautiful earth energy, okay? So, oh yeah, this is what I wrote. I wrote in part 4. That's the part where I was talking about the answer to the universe and everything. Okay, life, the answer, the universe and everything. So 42 represents all your hard work and dedication will be fully rewarded. Okay, with justice. So it's like at this point of the journey, you're very aware of this, okay? It says good news and money and finances, okay? It says you're never alone and spirit guides and angels are always with you. Trust your intuition, go with the flow, and know that your prayer and communications are being heard and responded to in divine time, okay? And you become very acceptive of this and you step more into these masculine, with this, this is the King of Wands, and also it has that lizard on it, so at this stage of the journey you're able to shapeshift, you know what I mean, able to adapt to any situation and able to push forward knowing you have that divine backing. So next, I put, we don't want to be happy, we want to be famous, okay? So you could find yourself running into a lot of people who aren't doing their job or doing their divine purpose or doing somebody else's divine purpose because they don't want to be happy, they want to be famous, they want to be well known for doing other things. And this is the kind of energy at this stage that the Ascended Masters really want you to stay away from. They really want you to remain aware of why you do the things that you do in your life, okay? Because if you're doing things chasing fame, that's not what's going to happen. I mean, that's not what's going to work for you at this time. Okay. Yeah, we got the Chariot. Okay. That's going to keep you like you're not going to be able to move forward in that type of energy. In order to see this forward movement and have this professional mastery, you need to be moving from a place of the heart, from a place of love, from a place of romance and connection and an expectation of miracles that you have going on with God and with your divine guides. Okay. What else? Next I wrote Robot Marvin dies, okay? Because in a previous part I was talking about the robot Marvin who was on the spaceship The Heart of Gold, okay? So Robot Marvin actually does die in the movie, okay? So I looked up robot, and robot represents a lack of emotion or detachment from your surroundings. Okay. So I feel like at this stage in your journey, you know, it's not like you're completely detached from your surroundings, but I feel like you have less of an emotional reaction to the things and people that are around you. And this is why it is the energy of bliss. The energy of bliss comes from within you. And this is something that you really truly understand. And you even have the ability to like generate or spark bliss and happiness in any situation because your soul is on fire. Okay. It says a need for structure and routine in life. You also at this stage absolutely have to have your routine. You know, I have my routine. You know, I wake up, I drink coffee, I do yoga, I have a routine. Okay. And sometimes it changes, it varies, you know, because spirit likes me to switch it up. But for the most part, I do certain steps in my routine every day. Okay. And this is something that lets you know you're very close with the divine because you wake up early, you have order, you have things that you want to do, and you have goals that you need to accomplish. Okay. So the robot indicates a fear of being replaced or becoming obsolete. Okay. And you also, like I said, are standing very strongly in your energies in this part of the journey. And you understand that you have no reason to fear anything, you know, or you don't have to fear the energy of being replaced or becoming obsolete because you have that deeper understanding that no one can offer the energy that you offer. Okay. The ascended masters wouldn't have it. They are going to remind you every single day that you have something that is like you have become inimitable. Okay. You have become something that no one can copy, no one can duplicate, no one can replicate what it is that you are giving to the world. Okay. So next, Marvin, okay, because I said Robot Marvin dies, okay. Marvin means a sea friend, a lover of the sea, a famous friend, sea noble or bone marrow, okay. Let me see, because I didn't look up bone marrow in any of these, okay. We got the world, okay, for expect miracles and romance and connection, you know. I feel like at this point you enter into a newer, more higher cycle where, like I said, you're working with all of these ascended masters, all these different deities, and they're all surrounding you and protecting you and making sure that you remain balanced and in alignment with them, and that everything that you are influences growth. Okay. And also that gives me the internet energy, you know, with that 5D TV, or I said 5D chat shows. Okay. Let me see. What am I looking at? I'm looking at bone marrow. I gotta remember to talk, okay? Because I don't want to get copyrighted. It seems like it don't matter how low I turn the music down, they still be tripping. They don't really be tripping though, if I'm being quite honest. Only time I get copyrighted is when I'm talking about some shit they don't want me talking about. Then all of a sudden I'm breaking rules. Okay, so bone marrow is a symbol of abundance and fertility. It says in some ancient cultures, bone marrow was symbolically linked to life and fertility due to its rich, life-sustaining energies. Okay, look, with the Six of Pentacles, you know, the essence or the central part considered rich and nutritious as a food source. Okay, possessing warmth, energy, and inner heat, as well as being the seat of vitality. Bone marrow also represents immortality and resurrection. Okay, and so these are the energies that you're walking in, that you're very aware of in this part of the journey. Okay, yeah, with the Three of Cups, this part of the journey, it's all about celebration, bliss, all about knowing that your things that you are worthy worthy of and have been worthy of the entire time are always on their way. Great things are always coming in, and great things are always here. Everything that I make materializes in the spiritual realm instantly. And I just have to wait for my guides to, get it together, move this person and that person and this circumstance and that thing, and move it all out of the way. So that Six of Wands ass energy. This is also a part where everyone kind of starts to see and believe the beauty that you are and that you have been this entire time. They're looking at you different. They didn't see you like this before. And then we got the Eight of Swords, because in this part of the journey, it's very easy to trap yourself or make yourself think that you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. And a lot of people are projecting a lot of energy at you, because at this point, you are gods and you are shining so bright, and they want to tear that shit down because they can't do that. Okay. So I looked up the definition of the sea, okay, because I said sea friend, lover of the sea, famous friend, and sea noble, and bone marrow, okay? So sea means the boundless span of life and the way one can get lost on the journey through life. At this point, you realize you're never going to get lost again, okay? And also you receive these beautiful Hathor light codes. It says light immersion, full system upgrade, power recall. Didn't I say you get a full system upgrade when you connect in with the ascended masters and start working closely with them and fulfilling your divine life purpose, okay? Which Justice and the King of Wands, a star gathering, okay? It starts to seem like all the stars are aligned and gathered just to see and make things happen for you, okay? To see the things happening for you and to make the things happening for you. You are on a cosmic alignment, a higher level, okay? It says remembering home and soul family. Really remembering, really remembered is what they're saying, but still always implementing and integrating new codes of light and new parts of yourself that have not been discovered just yet. Unlocking these different codes within your DNA, okay? We got the Gaia Gateway activation, okay? Lots of at this point, you are on this new earth energy. It says learning experiences, wisdom transmission, and earth intelligence, okay? What else? The third eye activation. Also, at this stage, you are seeing things the clearest you ever seen them. So if you feel like you're at this part of the journey, then you need to be very believing of your inner visions, of your clear seeing. You could be very clairsentient, okay? You could have psychic visions. I have psychic visions and things like that, okay? I might see a little picture. I might see one color or whatever, but now is the time for you to really trust your inner earth, because you are operating on the right energies to exchange this wisdom with the earth, to receive the transmission of light codes and information packets that the earth is accepting, to even help ground those certain energies into Gaia with your own abilities, okay? Anything. All right, what is Hathor light codes and star gatherings? Yeah, we got Martin Luther King, okay, with stand tall. In this part, you're standing tall. You're having this confidence. You have this guidance, and you are just spreading the word. You're spreading the word of everything that you learn, okay? Next, I channeled Yolanda Adams with Open My Heart, okay? What did she say? It's the part where she'd be like, so show me how to do things your way. Don't let me make the same mistakes over and over again. Your will be done, and I'll be the one to make sure that it's carried out. Okay? So you become someone who is moving according to the will of God, and you are happy to be the one to make sure that whatever it is your job is carried out, okay? We got Polly Yates at the bottom of the deck, okay, which says hope is a gift, okay? So you receive all of these look, is she's holding this letter, like whatever it says has increased her hope and her trust and her faith in the divine. You really do become so much happier and you receive so much more good news, all because you have hope and you have faith and you are brave and courageous enough to expect miracles, to know that you make them. You become a master alchemist, okay? And you call in your soulmate. Right here at the bottom of the deck, it says call in your soulmate. What else? I gotta stay ready. Okay, look at Kobe. You gotta stay ready. You become someone who stays ready to share your knowledge, ready to open up to anyone. And also with Elvis Presley at the bottom of the deck, this is the part where you get to live your best life. You get to travel and do whatever it is that you set your mind to doing this entire time, when you were proving you had all of this faith and all of this trust in the divine, okay? And in your cosmic guidance, okay? Oh, look at this. Okay. So what did I see? I seen luck. I picked it up. When I picked up the deck, I seen abundance, and it was right here. Luck was right here under the cards that were left. I mean, on top of the cards that were left. Okay. But then I put it down a little bit and messed it up. So I had to find it. Okay. But nothing but abundance and luck is due to you in this part of the journey, and if anything other than that comes up, or is lower vibrational or something like that, or is trying to stop you, Spirit's always going to make you aware of it at this point in the journey, because you work closely with the Ascended Masters. There's no better time than now. Yeah, we got isolation. You might even choose to isolate yourself a lot, because there is a lot of people who wish to possess the energy that you hold, okay? The song said, that's why I stay ready. But they don't even understand that at this point in the journey, you are a very wise, very powerful warrior, okay? There's nothing that they could do. I wish they would run up in the spiritual realm. It'd be the most unlucky day they ever had, okay? What's Paulie Yates and the Kobe Bryant, okay? Yeah, fear. I feel like at this point in your journey also, you run into a lot of people who are afraid, but it's only because you've gotten over your fears, and sometimes Spirit guides me to help people who really don't even appear to be ready for my help. Like they'll call me in to help someone, and then that person will make some sort of decision or, set some sort of nasty intention on me, and then poof, I'm gone, and they don't ever see me again, and they missed whatever I was supposed to give them. And have to wait for somebody like me to come back around. You know what it's like waiting for somebody like me to come back around, okay? It's very, very far in the distance. And it's the same thing, for you once you get to this stage, okay? We got bond, okay? Because you build such a strong bond with Spirit. And it's not like a trauma bond or a fear bond. It is a bond solely based on the love that God holds for you and the love that you hold for God. Excuse me, okay? And the whole time you're being prepped, you're being handled. I mean, it sounds bad, but it's true. You're being prepped and you're being handled by different divine energies, different ancestors, and different cosmic guides in order to get you to this place of bliss, okay? So make sure that you take your journey very serious up until now, not too serious, of course, have fun with it, but just don't play with it and don't allow others to play with it either, because you want to always have that forward movement. So what is the final thought on this reading and this Divine Guide to the Galaxy series? What could it possibly be? I really want to know. Let me get just one, if you can. We got mural, okay? It says be your own first priority, okay? So at this point in the journey, you are your own first priority and you stand up for yourself, but only because you know that you must be your first priority. You must have boundaries and you must do all of these and things and take all of these steps in order to make sure that the picture turns out beautifully for everyone and not just yourself. Yeah, we got witch. It says justice is coming, okay? So it says, whatever you're currently grappling with, you must put yourself first. When you're on an airplane, they always tell you to put on your own oxygen mask before you try to help your neighbor with theirs. Ooh, it says that is to say, if you don't make sure your own energy bar is full, then you'll have no energy to give someone else. Be brave enough to admit when you need to take a step back from the demands of others and work on making sure you're okay. Okay. So, if you really want to reach the highest stage of communication and connection with your guides, you have to be willing to put yourself first and get in line with that energy of the earth, okay? Because it really is in line and growing right along with you, okay? So with that, I'm done. Okay. I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day. Okay. That you got something that you needed out of this reading or out of this entire series of readings that, they just randomly decided was a series. Okay. But I already had these notes in my book. All they did was told me like, this is a series. This all goes together. And I was like, all right, let's do it. So, like I was saying, I hope you got something out of it. Okay. I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day. And I'll see you later. Bye.